Hi, thank you for joining me this evening on Healing with Essential Oils. Today we're going to be going through some fundamentals on essential oils, and we're going to be covering quite a few oils. So if you guys have any questions on any of the oils, feel free to let me know. Jump on the comments and I will do my best to answer the questions. If I do not have an answer for you, we will find it together. So really happy that you can join me on this Monday evening. We're going to start off by talking a little bit about ways to use essential oils, or how it is that we can heal ourselves and restore our health using natural things such as oils. So what I do want to let you know is that they are 100% pure. They're certified pure therapeutic grade. So you can use these internally, and that's very specific to Doterra oils. And we're going to cover a little more as we go. So give me just 1 second here. They actually are very effective because they go through the cell membrane. So not only do you put them on your skin for aromatic benefits, they actually go straight to your bloodstream within 30 seconds. So you'll start receiving the benefits once you put them on your skin. Now, the skin is the biggest organ in the body. So anything you put on the skin absorbs directly into the bloodstream. And that is where a lot of times people have trouble with intoxication, because they put like lotions, heavy lotions with perfumes, and it pretty much attacks the blood and starts intoxicating it. So this is a great way to do things naturally to get moisturized. You can add it to your coconut oil, fractionated or solid, and then you can also experience all the benefits that the oils have to offer. So we're going to get into a couple of things with the oils. The first oil we're going to talk about is lavender. And lavender is a very famous oil. A lot of people know about lavender, but we're going to talk a little more about lavender in its detail here. So this is our lavender oil from Doterra. And what you can do with this one is add a few drops to your pillow to help you sleep at night. You can also put a couple of drops under your feet, and that helps to relax you, to get you ready to be a little more relaxed. This is also used for skin. So a lot of people who have like eczema or rashes, you can put coconut oil or any carrier oil and put it on your skin. It helps with itching, any type of redness you may experience on your skin. It also helps with bleeding. So if you've cut yourself and you want to stop the bleeding, you can put a drop of lavender and it'll coagulate the blood, and then you can have the effects of the lavender throughout, including helping the wounds heal even faster. You can add it to your bath water. So I know a lot of you hear or see different body washes that have lavender oil in it. So that's to help soothe the skin as well as help you relax. So you can put 1 or 2 drops in your bath water and you can experience all the benefits of lavender without any of the heavy toxins that we're used to for other things, such as the bath soap or the shampoos. Also safe for babies. So if you wanted to put 1 drop of lavender with fractionated coconut oil, you can soothe the baby with it as well, and it'll help relax them. And they will also experience all the benefits of the lavender oil. Some people use it for cooking. You can also use it for cooking. So some people like make baked goods and they put lavender in it. Just a couple of ideas there. So many, many benefits to lavender. We're going to just cover a few today. Peppermint oil is our next oil we're going to talk about right here. And peppermint's good for so many things. I use peppermint to help to provide oxygen to my brain. So what I do is I put a drop under my tongue. And that again goes to your bloodstream within 30 seconds, and it provides oxygen to the brain. So you get to experience a lot of the benefits from peppermint. It's also good for your digestive system. It's good to provide more stimulation. A lot of people use it for things such as stomach aches. So you put 1 drop in your belly button or rub it on your tummy, helps with that. You can also bring down the temperature. So if you are experiencing a high fever, or anybody that you know of, you can put a couple of drops under your feet, and it'll freshen the baby up, or the kid up, or yourself up, and it brings down the temperature of the body. Hi, Mayra. Thanks for jumping on and joining us. Hi, Yesenia. What we have here also for peppermint is, of course, from Fresh Brush. So a lot of the gums that we buy or things of that nature have peppermint, right? So instead of buying gum or breath mints, what I do is I just carry peppermint with me and put a drop on there, and it freshens my breath. And no harsh stuff, right? Peppermint's a great oil. It's one of our starter oils. People are familiar with that one, and once they get familiar with that, they want to try different oils. So really good oil to have on hand almost always. It also helps control your appetite. So if you're ever having like the munchies, you want to snack on something, if you put a drop of peppermint in your mouth, it helps with any urges to want to snack on things, especially if they're unhealthy things. We're going to talk next about lemon. And here's our lemon oil from Doterra. And lemon is good for everything and anything under the sun. So my morning regimen is to get a cup of warm water, and I add 4 to 5 drops of my oil here. And the good thing about this oil here, it's come from its indigenous plant in Italy. So it's very strong, and it comes from the peel. So I put 4 to 5 drops of that in my water, and it helps to start my digestive system going, and it helps with the detoxifying process of your body. And a lot of people who've had digestive issues, all they've done is add lemon to their water every morning, and they're already seeing amazing results by it. Now, not only can you take it internally, you can use it also in your diffuser, and it does uplift your mood. It's a very nice scent. Hi, Rosa. Thanks for jumping on. You can use it for cleaning as well. Like a lot of parents say, well, what do you use for stubborn stickers? Like the kids put stickers on there. A little bit of lemon oil and water, and it peels them right off. So it's good for many things, as well as furniture polish, clean your counters. So unlimited uses for lemon. So I would encourage you to try the lemon. It's also really good for any type of respiratory discomfort. So some people grab some coconut oil, or just by itself, get a drop and rub it on their chest, and it helps clear up your airways. The next oil we're going to talk about is Melaleuca here. And Melaleuca is an antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory. It's pretty much a good fighter for everything and anything under the sun. So Melaleuca is really good for driving out infections. So a lot of kids suffer from like ear infections or throat infections, sinus infections. So the go-to for that is Melaleuca. Now, it's not, we don't put oils in our nose or in our ears, but what we can do is you can grab a little bit of Melaleuca. You put a drop on your finger like so, and then you rub it on the back of your ear like this. Just rub it on the back like that, okay? And what you can also do is get a cotton ball, and you cut that little cotton ball in pieces. You put 1 drop of Melaleuca on there, and you stick it in the ear canal. And what that does is it'll actually suck the infection out. And it's really, really awesome on how quickly it works. And we've tried it on babies, we've tried it on adults alike, and anybody who has any type of discomfort in the ear draws it out. Like I have a niece and nephew that always had ear infections, and every year they were in the ER trying to get antibiotics and a bunch of other stuff. And as soon as they were introduced to the Melaleuca, no more ER, no more ear infections. So awesome for that. You can put it in water as well and drink it. You can also do cleaning with it. I mean, not that people are going to buy Melaleuca to clean with, but it's also good to clean because it's an antimicrobial, and people wash their hands with it as well. So that's Melaleuca for you. Rosa said, I did that to my ear today. It was hurting a bit, and ta-da, it was gone. I've been traveling a lot as well, and my ears have been popping because the altitudes and the different things are going. So I had my Melaleuca on hand, and that's exactly what I did. I just got it and rubbed it behind my ears the way I showed you, and pain is gone. So whether it's air, whether it's an oncoming infection, sometimes, you know, because of the altitude, you experience those different pressures. And as soon as I put the Melaleuca on, I mean, within a minute or two, I can already feel it. So, you know, relieving whatever pressure I had in my ear. So Melaleuca is an awesome go-to. It's one of my favorites. Quite a few things you can do with it too. I put them in capsules, and it helps with inflammation. This one helps to kill fungus and bacteria in the gut and different areas of your body. A lot of people use this for toenail fungus. So if you have any toenail fungus, this might be a good go-to for you. We have great testimonies for that as well. Our next oil is digestin here. And this is one of Doterra blends. It has quite a few oils in it to make it just a really great blend. We have a lot of people that suffer from IBS, from any type of discomfort, stomach issues. And when you have stomach issues, it travels up to the lungs, and you just feel discomfort all the way around. So digestin has replaced a lot of my, how can I say, over-the-counter medication that I've used for upset stomach. A tablet we put in the water. When we were growing up, we had like a little white powder, and that was what we did. We got some water and we put it in there, and then it helped with the stomach upset. So digestin is a blend that has fennel, which is a very powerful tool for anything stomach related. And what this one does, what you can do if you feel any discomfort, you can put it under your tongue. Now it does taste like the fennel, so like black licorice if you don't know what fennel tastes like. And for me, it's not the best tasting one, even though I'm getting used to it. The best way to use this one for any stomach issues is to put 1 drop directly into your belly button. So that was interesting. I mean, it goes right to your belly button. These oils know where to go. So even if I put it on my forehead, it knows that it's going to go fix my stomach issue. Hi, Annabelle. Thanks for jumping on. So what I do with this one, if anytime I eat something I shouldn't, or I'm just upset, my stomach's upset for whatever reason, maybe there's some gas, maybe there's some bloating, I put a drop or two of these in my belly button, and within a minute or two, it's gone. So digestin is an awesome blend to have on hand. I keep it with me everywhere I go, because everywhere I go, everybody wants to feed me. So if I eat something I shouldn't be eating, I have my little handy dandy thing with me. You can put it in water as well. So if you're somewhere and you want to make sure you prepare yourself before you eat something that might make you sick, like a lot of spicy food, you could put a drop or two of this in your water, and you can take it in, and it'll prepare you. So really great stuff to have. Indigestion, sometimes we have indigestion, heartburn, things of that nature. You can put a drop again on your belly button, or you can put it right here on your chest and also on your neck. And one drop will do the trick. So a little goes a long way with these oils. They're super, super potent, and this will last you quite some time. So it's good to have on hand always. The next one we have is frankincense, and this is a very powerful oil. I mean, they're all powerful, but frankincense is what the wise men took Jesus, right? So we always say if it's good enough for Jesus, it's good enough for us. And frankincense, the best way I can describe this one is a driver. So whatever oil you put on, this drives it faster. Frankincense goes through the blood-borne barrier, and what that does, it allows it for you to actually have all your cells absorb it. So this one, my go-to for this one is whenever I'm feeling a little brain fog or kind of not very clear-headed, I get a drop of the frankincense, put it on my thumb, and stick it to the roof of my mouth. And that gets to your brain in 30 seconds. So it's pretty cool. So it's still there. Not the best tasting oil, I'll be honest with you, but it's super effective. So frankincense is good for any type of skin issues that you may have. We use it for a lot of people that are in chemotherapy, or they've had a diagnosis, a cancer diagnosis, and it helps alleviate a lot of the discomfort they may go through. It also shows that it's been proven to help repair the cells as well. So along with its many benefits, it's also repairing the damage that has been done. So part of the daily regimen to put it under your feet, right? Some people put it right behind their neck right here, and it gets straight to your brain. Or like I did earlier, I just put it in the roof of my mouth, and it helps clear up any fog that I may be experiencing. So I invite you to try frankincense. Really good stuff. It can help promote youthful and radiant looking skin. So part of my process for my facial regimen is to add that to my cream, my face cream. And a drop or two will do. I can also make roller balls and add frankincense on that one with a couple of other oils. Rub that on my face, and I get to experience all the benefits of frankincense. So yeah, bottom of your feet. It's also really good for anti-inflammatory. So a lot of people, like when they eat, they get really swollen, and people just overall when you're not sleeping well or any type of discomfort. Frankincense helps to bring down any inflammation throughout your body. So really good oil to have on hand as well. All right, this is most favorite from a lot of people here. It's Breathe. And Breathe is our Doterra respiratory blend. And Breathe has eucalyptus in it, melaleuca, peppermint, and a bunch of other good stuff. So we sample it, you put a drop on your hand, and you inhale with your mouth. Really good stuff. Now that opens up all your airways, right? It's kind of like, people say, oh, it smells like vapor rub or whatever. I said, yeah, it does smell like it, but it doesn't have a lot of the toxins that it has. So what this one does right here, not only does it have the peppermint that helps open up the airways and the eucalyptus to soothe the respiratory system, it also has a melaleuca to kill any type of bacteria or fungus that may be growing. Like this is really good for people who have been diagnosed with, say, asthma, to help open up the airway. You can put this in a diffuser as well. And we have a video on the diffuser lower. Put 3 or 4 drops of this in the diffuser, or make a roller ball and you can roll it over your chest. Very popular for those that are going to go work out. So if you're working out and you feel like you can't catch your breath, this would be your go-to right here. Also really good in water. You can put it in your water, take a drink. If you're feeling like you're going to get stuffy nose, maybe a cold coming on, that's a very good one to go and grab to make sure that it doesn't escalate any further than it has to. It also does minimize the effects of seasonal changes. So right now, the season's changing. A lot of people might have allergy reactions, right? You get a little sniffy, get the sinuses acting up. So that one's really good to go and to make sure you have on hand in helping you support a healthier respiratory system. I would love to get any samples out to you. If any of you have never experienced the benefits of oils, please comment below. Let me know. Or if you have friends that haven't experienced, I'd be happy to send them out some samples. And I'll be doing these videos more frequently. So what I would love to have you guys do is let me know who would need samples, right? Send them out. And then while we're sampling all these oils, they can sample them with me. And that would be a lot more fun, right? Than you guys just watching me with all the benefits here. Our next oil is the On Guard. And On Guard here is our blend as well. It has wild orange, it has clove, it has a bunch of fun stuff in here. Hold on, I forget this one. This is the one I have with me all the time. I have all my oils with me. Oh yeah, it has the wild orange, the clove, the cinnamon bark, and it has eucalyptus as well. So this one right here is to protect your immune system and to boost it. So this is on my diffuser every night. And any type of allergens or any type of ailments that may be out in the air, this is my immune booster right here. I also put it under my tongue. The clove is pretty strong. Some people are like, oh, it's pretty strong. Now, this was the first oil I was ever introduced to. So I had a friend that was telling me about these oils, and I'm like, okay, I'll go to come to a party, come to a party. I said, okay, I'll go to a party. I ended up going to a party, and this was a promotion. I got this free with the diffuser that I purchased. So I came home. And I'm looking at it like, I'll try this diffuser. So I plug in the diffuser and I put 4 drops of this. And it didn't smell all that great, I'll be honest with you. I'm like, what's that smell? It just smells so strange. So my husband was sleeping at the time. And I heard him moving and moaning or whatever, but he didn't say anything. So the next morning he's like, what is in that thing? It smells weird. I couldn't even get up to tell you, what was that, to ask you what was that smell. So it actually soothed him and put him to sleep, which is strange for this oil. But for every oil, for everybody, the oils work differently. If you're lacking in an area, they come and they compensate for it. So On Guard, again, is one. We actually have a whole line of On Guard with cleaning products. It's also like detergent. We have cough drops. We have little beetlets, toothpaste. We have, what else do we have? We have a bunch of stuff. Hand wash. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So there's a whole line of On Guard. Antibacterial, antimicrobial. This one's really good to gargle. Like if you have anybody who has any type of gum issues or dental issues, 1 drop, rub it on your gums. It's actually a regrown people's gums. That's how effective it is. Like they say once you have gum loss, that's it, you're done. But this one has actually been shown to regrow your gums. So that's how effective it is and powerful. What I'll do is even if I have my On Guard toothpaste, I still go and I add a drop of my On Guard and I brush my teeth with it. And it helps keep your mouth overall healthy. This is the illnesses come in. Illness comes in through your mouth and through your colon. So if you keep both those healthy, you should be all right. But this is definitely something to boost your immune system, make you feel a whole lot healthier, and strengthen your defenses. So when something does come up, you're more able to fight it. You're stronger. We are going to talk about Deep Blue. And right now we have a promotion with the Deep Blue. With a 200 PV order, you actually get a free Deep Blue lotion and a roller ball, which is almost $100 value. So that's really good. They're giving that away this month for 200 PV orders or more. And Deep Blue is like, this is holy oil for many of our athletes. So any type of muscle pains you might have, any type of tension, any type of discomfort, this helps bring down the inflammation, but it's also instant pain relief. I mean, and I'm not even exaggerating. I have a friend who does not have any cartilage in the knee area. So one day I'm like, well, heck, let me see if it even works, because I'm experimenting all the time. So we ended up putting a drop of Deep Blue on his knee, rubbed it in lightly, just kind of, and all of a sudden, a minute or two later, he says, my knee feels amazing. What did you put on it? I'm like, this oil. But Deep Blue does a lot of great things. It's in a lot of our blends. So when we're making roller balls, we add Deep Blue to it. Anybody who has any type of muscle aches, joint and bone pain, you can apply directly to where the pain is. And again, it gets to there within 30 seconds. I actually had an experience where I was up late at night finishing a paper, and I had just gone to see a chiropractor. And I was in so much pain that I put this in my water, on my body first of all, and I felt pain, but I was feeling such discomfort and I was desperate. So I got a drop of this and I put it under my tongue as well. And they're like, well, they don't put Deep Blue normally internally, but I'm so glad I did, because let me tell you, after I did that, I knocked out and I felt no more pain. So I was super excited about this one. You can rub on your muscles, like say you're going to go for a run or you're going to go do some kind of exercise. Before you feel the discomfort, you can put it on, and it prevents your body from feeling the discomfort because it's already going to be okay to take on whatever you're giving it. You can massage it in the neck area for tension. Like I hold a lot of my tension here in the chest area, so I use Deep Blue here, or I put it on the back of my shoulders, and 1 drop goes a long way. And it comes in a 5 ml bottle, but this is a very popular oil, especially for the men who tend to complain more about the muscle ache. We have it too as women, but we don't complain as much. But this is a Deep Blue to go to for sure. It's also good for kids, guys. Like all these oils are good for babies and for kids. Now for kids 6 and under, we do reduce them with the fractionated coconut oil just to make sure if there's any skin sensitivities, we have that covered. But I have a lot of friends who are using them on their babies, not even a year old, on the elderly, and everybody in between. So it's safe for all ages. It's even safe for babies. So if you have animals that are feeling any type of discomfort, lavender, melaleuca, there's a bunch of oils that they can actually use to help bring more relief to their little bodies. Now, the last one we're going to talk about is oregano. And oregano right here, got to get a new one, see? It's already empty. Oregano is a go-to for any type of ailment, basically. So here's how oregano works. Oregano is so potent. You can also take it internally. I take it in capsules. It's good for it's good for any type of discomfort. Also fungus, any type of threat. So anytime I feel like a cold's coming on, I take 1 drop of this in a cup of warm water and it knocks out whatever's trying to attack me. I was gonna try putting it on. This is a hot oil, okay? So a lot of people put it under their feet because they don't like the smell. It's a very strong smell. It's just straight oregano. So it's very strong. And a lot of people are like, oh my gosh, it works so great, but it smells so weird. Like we made ceviche once and my friend's like, I put oregano on my ceviche, and I thought that was weird because I've never done it. But I'm like, well, I don't have oregano, but I have oregano oil. So we made a nice sized pot of ceviche and I put 1 drop of oregano and it seasoned everything so beautifully. Have you guys ever used oregano for anything? I know there's people that put it in their cooking. So like they make special dishes and they want to add oregano. 1 drop goes a long way. Super potent. You can also put it in a diffuser. I have a lot of teachers who take their diffusers to their classroom and they put On Guard in there and they also add oregano. So it helps to kill any bacteria that's floating around in the air. Like in around flu season, right? My teacher friends are always diffusing oregano or On Guard and they don't get sick. They're like, we don't know what's in those oils, but every year I end up with a cold or I have this pain. And for some reason, as soon as I started using these oils, I don't get sick anymore. And here's the thing. Annabelle, she says she puts oregano oil in her albondigas. How were those? They taste pretty good? I know the ceviche was great. Like it was super good. I was like, I had never tried it with oregano, but oregano oil, it was pretty interesting. Very interesting. So oregano is also for fungus. So say you have a very stubborn fungus and you're doing the melaleuca. I've had people alternate where they put a drop of melaleuca in the morning and then a drop of oregano at night. So again, this is so potent that you can take it internally, but it would be a 14-day internal regimen. It kills parasites. It kills any funguses internally as well. It also helps with, I lost my train of thought here. Any bacteria that's trying to invade your body. So this is really good for preventative care. I actually take oregano pills 14 days and I stop for 14 days and I do it again. I put them in my capsules along with melaleuca and that helps keep my gut healthy. So people are getting sick all the time. And once I have this oregano oil with me, I also make roller balls. So if I add oregano, we have one called Germ Away. So I make that with the lemon, oregano, and I'm trying to think of the other oil I put in there, and melaleuca. And we keep that on our roller ball. So anytime you're feeling like you have a cold coming on or you're around an environment where people get sick often, if you roll that on you behind your neck, right, and on your wrist, it'll boost your immune system. And the thing is here, like the oils don't heal the body, but they help your body heal itself. So that's what we want to do. Like a lot of the medications that we take over the counter or prescription drugs, they come in and they're pretty much a Band-Aid. They hide, hi Diana, they hide what's going on in your body, right? So say you have a headache. Well, you take a Tylenol and it's back. Or you take another medication and it's back. You know, this one gets to the root cause of your headache. It finds out what's abnormal in your body and what it can do to help your body help itself. And that's how it works. Hi, Zenaida. Like, Miss Dominguez. Hi, good to see you guys. So what these do is they help you fight whatever doesn't belong in your body. And the fun stuff about this is a lot of people that I've had the pleasure of sharing these with, they don't get sick anymore. They have a healthy regimen. They're in love with their oils, and they just can't have enough. They can't have enough. So I'm going to be making more educational videos for you guys, because I know that you guys are asking a lot of questions, and I feel that this is a good way for me to get to everybody, especially since I've been traveling lately. So I want to make sure that I'm staying here online connected to you guys. And if you guys ever have any questions or want to have any samples, reach out to me and let me know. I have a lot of friends here in Victorville, the Hesperia area. So if you guys would like to host a party, everybody is willing and available to share the great benefits of oils, because our heart is to help you heal naturally. We see a lot of people that are in physical pain, emotional pain, and we have the tools to help you alleviate that pain. So we're more than happy to come and share it with you. Here's one thing. I like to try new things, and then I research everything, and then I get done researching, and then I stop. So these oils, I've been doing the oils for going on a year now, and I have not stopped learning. Every single day there's something new to learn about these oils. So it keeps me entertained. It keeps me hungry to learn more and more, because the more I learn and the more I get to share with you guys. So today it's been a pleasure hanging out with you guys. Kind of an intro to the class, to oils, and we're going to be having more classes as time progresses. This week I have a class every day at 6 o'clock in the evening, so Monday through Friday, 6 o'clock in the evening, and different locations here in Victorville. And we're also going to be having live classes at 1 o'clock. So like today I had a do-it-yourself deodorant class, right? It's here on the feed. And then I'm going to do like lip glosses. We're going to talk about pain and inflammation. So we're going to be talking about different topics. So I'm hoping you guys tune in. If you don't have a chance to, make sure you watch the videos. Again, any questions you may have, please reach out and ask, okay? So it was a pleasure seeing everyone. Does anybody have any questions before we end the class this evening about anything? Some people are asking about becoming advocates. Like, I'm looking for a strong team of people who want to go out there and share the message as well. And you can reach out and we can see if you'd be a good fit for our team. We want some pretty passionate people educating other people, and some people, you know, have no idea what these oils can do. So it's our job to go out there and share the good news. So I'm looking for a few people to be on my team. Ms. Dominguez says, I love oils. I need some more. Yes, everybody needs more oils. There was a post that says, if somebody tells you you have too many oils, stop talking to them. You don't need that kind of negativity in your life. And that's what I do. I make sure I have a stock all the time. And again, I'm looking for passionate people to be part of our team, to spread the news. I know when I started, it was like, I'm just one person. I want to share with everybody. And my team grew quickly, and they're in love with the oils as well and sharing. But we know that there's a need for more. So please reach out to us and let us know. Again, if you want to host a party at your house, if you're, you know, want to invite people, this page is public. So if you want to invite people to come on the live feeds, they could be in an oil party in the comfort of their own home in their PJs. They don't have to worry about a babysitter or trying to figure out, you know, how to get to a class. And here's another thing. When you go to classes, sometimes you feel like you have to buy something. And when you're on Facebook Live, you don't have to feel uncomfortable, right? If you don't want to buy something, you don't buy it. But please allow us to send you samples so you get to experience the great benefits, and then you'll be just as in love with them as we are. So we're looking forward to hearing from you guys, from any family you guys might want to share the benefits with, or any of your kids. I know a lot of moms are always looking for alternatives. This is it, moms. This is it.